That's on. Red square means I'm recording. Yay! So that's my checklist. I'll just move that back a bit better. Yeah. Okay, so today's plan is, so I must admit, my knee is giving me a bit of jip today. So I'm just going to do my health bounce for about 15 minutes. So then I found a video, which is a lady doing 15 minutes of arm exercises with kind of tied with walking. So I'm kind of going to do that, and I know they look small, but it's amazing, isn't it, how much just a little bit of added weight can tie your arms out. I mean, I couldn't do this with my £5 weights. It's far too much. I mean, she does it with, I think she said £2 weights or something, so, or £1 weights. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So that's the plan, and just going to watch my knee. And my back seems to be fine now. So because I had a kind of a trapped nerve yesterday as the day wore on, but that seems to have gone in the night. So let's get to it. This bit's going to be 15 minutes. I'm going up to 15 minutes, and I'll probably blather on a bit because it makes the time go faster. There is not a cloud in the sky today. It's only, I think it's 8:10 now. So it's going to, by the looks of things, be another lovely day, which is great. But it's really nippy in the mornings, actually, coming out now. So you might have noticed that I haven't actually featured my hula hoop at all recently, and that is because I am still failing miserably on the hula hoop. I even bought, don't know, did I show you? I even bought a weighted one. When I look back at that video, actually, I think I was doing it wrong because I was holding it so it was like sloping downwards too much. So I'm going to have another go. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to come out here one day and dedicate kind of like an hour to just keep going until I do it. My problem is I do it for 5 minutes and I get fed up. So yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come out here for an hour and just keep going, and I'll just film it, but then I'll put it on. I'll play it back to you guys. What's that thing when you see plants kind of suddenly go like that, and it's taken them months? What professional photographers do? Can't remember what they call that now. But yeah, I think I'll do that, and I'll shorten it all so you can see me. Like I was in the scene from the Carry On film where they're rushing in and out, and I'll do that for you so you can. I say so you can see my progress. I mean, God, who knows at this point? I thought I'd have it nailed by now, but I'm utterly useless at it. I don't know whether I have to wait to get a waist back. Maybe I do. Oh. So my son's meant to be phoning me later on this morning. So I wanted to get out here and get done, get in the shower and put my makeup on, get my face on, not for him, but for the first time I'm really going to have a proper conversation with him and his girlfriend. I mean, I've kind of spoken to her, well, not spoken to her, but she's kind of appeared a few times in his video, well, with him, very, very briefly. But it's weird, isn't it? Because when your son's now kind of pretty serious about somebody, but then they're on the other side of the world, so you don't get a chance to get to know the girl involved. And I know when I said, because it's quite funny, because I said to my son, would Naz think it's weird if, you know, I said to him, you know, would you think it's weird if I said, could I have a, you know, could we start having conversations where she's involved so I get to know her a bit? Because I didn't want him to feel that I was, I don't know, trying to not encroach, but you know what I mean, barge in. And apparently he said no. He said she'd said the same. So it is that kind of woman's mind. Think, well, I'd quite like to get to know his mum, and I'm thinking, well, I'd quite like to get to know this girl that my son's serious about. Because obviously, normally, if they were here, she'd be coming around to the house, and you know, you get to know them over time, wouldn't you? So it's much harder, obviously, when they're on the other side of the world. So yeah, so I'm supposed to be, hopefully, if things go to plan, who knows? This was supposed to happen yesterday and it didn't. So hopefully it happened today. Yeah, so I'd just like to, I don't really want to appear on camera with her for the first time as this kind of sweaty mess. So I want to get this done and then jump in a shower and put my face on. And then later on, I might try and film a couple of videos of me making a couple of food items. Because I am on the, to lose weight, I'm on the keto, following the keto diet principles. And I'm also doing intermittent fasting. And I've been sort of, because the one thing I do miss when I'm doing keto is kind of, you know, bready things, decent kind of bready things and potato substitutes. And last time when I did it, I used a lot of celeriac instead of potatoes. I mean, I like celeriac, but it's still not potatoes. I mean, you know, you can't beat bloody roast potatoes, basically, can you? Or a nice bit of mashed potato. And I love a jacket potato as well, but that's all off the menu at the moment. So yeah, so I've kind of been looking for alternatives, and I found a couple of recipes using cottage cheese. Now, I can't stand cottage cheese, generally speaking. I remember back in the day, sort of in the, what would have been probably the 80s, yeah, back in the 80s, there was that chain of, do you remember them? They were called Spud You Like, and they used to jacket potatoes, all kinds of fillings. And my favourite jacket potato filling is tuna mayo with cheddar on the top, grated on the top. But when I was on, you know, a diet kick, I'd have a jacket potato, I'd have cottage cheese and chives, and no butter on the jacket potato. That in itself should be a criminal offence. And sort of try and force that down for my lunch. But yeah, no, I don't like cottage cheese, but apparently there's these, I've seen these recipes on YouTube, these viral recipes that go around, you know, and people making wraps out of cottage cheese. So I've looked at this and I thought, oh. So I went and bought some the other day. And it's still sitting in my fridge. I've done nothing with it. So I thought, right, I'm going to try and make this kind of wrap thing. And then I can start using these. And they're great because they're full of protein. So if I actually can do that, and I like that, that'll be like a bit of a game changer. Okay, so there you go. That's 8 minutes gone already. Nearly 9 minutes. It goes much faster when I'm talking to myself. I mean, well, I'm only talking to myself if no one's watching, but I'm going to trust that somebody is watching. And then I've got to have well, I'm not going to say a fight, but I was onto YouTube yesterday trying to get this security thing, 2-step verification set up on my channel, and I've done it, and I've had emails telling me you're now set up, but they still haven't unlocked a part of my channel. And when I got in touch with them yesterday, they're saying, well, you haven't done this. I said, well, yes, I have done this, and I've got an email to say I've done this. And then just sending me round in circles, like sending me down the rabbit hole. I got to the end, and it was completely, well, he ended up cutting me off because I wasn't responding fast enough, and said, oh, you'll get got a message saying, oh, you'll get a copy of this email chat, or this kind of like, you have that kind of chat thing. Haven't had that. So I left a survey response saying that I was extremely dissatisfied with the service. So I've got to pick that back up. At least I have got a reference number that I can say, please reference this previous chat, and see if I can get that sorted out today. Whoops. Right, where is it? It's here. I can feel it here. So yeah, I think I was saying as well that I haven't done this yet, but there's these twins that I watch on YouTube. Their channel is called I Jump Instead, and they do arm toning exercises just by pushing their arms into the mat, just like doing this. And it makes perfect sense that I'm doing this on the mat with my legs, and I can really feel it. So it makes perfect sense that if you did it with your arms, you'd get you'd get toned all up your arms. So I must do that one day. But it doesn't look like very much, does it? I mean, it doesn't really look like exercise if you just stood and bent over going ooh, ooh, ooh into the mat at the trampoline. But I must kind of give it a whirl. Oh. So I don't know if I've said this, but I told my brother and sister about my plan to relocate to Tbilisi, and they were both really supportive, which was nice. I haven't told them about the YouTube channel, but I did tell them about Tbilisi. And I haven't told my son yet about any of it. I'm going to wait until he comes home to tell him. So it was nice for them to kind of be supportive about that. So that's all good. Now, as you know, I've only been doing this channel, I think it was a month old yesterday. Is it the 5th? I think I uploaded my first video on July the 5th. And I obviously have been exercising every single day on this. I have been doing my Japanese walking on my walking pad. And I have to say, listen to me, I'm not out of breath at all. Here we're at 13.5 minutes and I'm not really out of breath. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I have to start upping the ante to make me more breathless. But yeah, so I think it is an indicator that my cardiovascular capabilities have improved quite a lot in a relatively short period of time. So that's a good thing. Delighted about that, because there was a point where just walking up the stairs was a bit of a sort of exercise in terms of like you kind of get into the top and you're like, but yeah, so it's all good. You definitely feel myself getting fitter. I just wish this knee wasn't such a big problem. But I've got a physio appointment on I think it's the 14th of August, which actually is not, which I was originally booked not for the knee. I booked it for something else. Because I had a problem with this arm and I was putting my arm back. It wasn't painful most of the time, but I was putting my arm back to sort of put my arm into something like a dressing gown or a coat or something, and it was really, really painful. So I went to eventually, after about a year, I went to the doctor and they said I had mild impingement syndrome. So he said he'd book a physio appointment for me. So I got the letter through and I rang and confirmed all that. But because I knew what it was then, I looked it up, Google, and got a load of exercise. So I've kind of cured that myself. But I don't know what is wrong with this knee. So I am going to go to this physio appointment and say, well, can we forget the mild impingement syndrome, and can you look at this knee for me, because this is the thing that's given me most trouble. I mean, I can't lock it out, so I can't kind of stand up straight. It's always slightly bent, and it's kind of slightly bent inwards. So I'm going to go to that appointment and see what the physio says about that. Where are we now? Oh, I've done 16 minutes. Look at that, 16 minutes, 05 seconds. There we go. I'll turn you off while I go and get the other phone to start the other video that I'm watching while I'm doing it. Oh, that's giving me another one where I can't have the sound up because I haven't got copyright. Okay, recording. That's all on. That's all on. Yeah, so this is by an Australian lady, and her channel is at Fabulous 50s, and this workout is called 15-minute toned arms walking workout, and it's beginner friendly, which is what we need. So let's fire her up and crack on with this. That 15 minutes went really quickly, so I hope this does as well. Oh, God, get my glass off. I can't see otherwise. Right. You can see me. This must have been, she's got a countdown timer on there. Right, so the weights now. What are we doing? God, I can't flip in. I'm doing that. So both these new dresses I bought are kind of sleeveless, which is why I'm kind of doing focusing on some arm work. I've also actually started skin brushing. I can't actually get my arms to go with my feet at the minute. Oh, I'm actually doing some bicep curls. When you're doing bicep curls, it's important to keep your kind of arms really closed in, so it's almost like your elbows locked into your waist, if you've got one, if you're fortunate enough to have one, like I used to have. All right, where your waist used to be, whichever camp you're in. Just keep your elbows locked into your body. You don't want them waving about everywhere, right? I think it's all this. God, how do I walk? Oh, that's better. Is that better? I'm getting confused now. It's all this hip thrusting. A few lateral raises here. A bit easier than doing it without the £5 weight in each hand. But and I wouldn't do. We do this. I think we do pretty much everyone for about 30 seconds, then move on to another exercise. But yeah, it's amazing how just doing this with relatively small amount of added weight, really, you can really feel your muscles start working. "20 seconds of walking." I think I've got it now. Took a while. God, how can you forget? It's weird the way I think because she's pushing her hips out, it makes it feel weird. Right, what's she doing now? Okay, rows. Oh, she's got her legs together. Yeah, back up. As I said, I didn't even watch this through. Elbows high. And just row up, pull up. So I had a bit of buffering there for a couple of seconds. I think it's going to be an uppercut now by the looks of things. Is this? I don't know. She likes shaking her head about and swinging her ponytail. Say that for her. Oh God, we've got more buffering. What's going on? I'm just going to do this, if the buffering clears. If not, I have to start. Oh God. Oh, here we go. Right. Just kept doing that while the buffering cleared. I don't know why I'm buffering. Why it's buffering. I think this is meant to be a bit more forceful than I was doing, more like a kind of a punch. So I've kind of upped the ante now in terms of the force. Right, back to the funny walking. I'm going to have to look at this in slow motion to see what arm goes with what hip, because I'm definitely doing this wrong. Oh God. What's she doing now? Oh, more bicep curls? Oh, it's kind of think it's halfway. So that you're sort of squeezing your biceps up, but you don't come all the way down, you just come halfway. I just remember all these moves when I used to go to the gym, go to all my aerobics classes in my 30s. God, the worst gym exercise or gym session I ever did was I went to a spin class. Honest to God, it was the worst 45 minutes, was it 40 minutes of my entire life. I'd rather do labour again than do that again. Okay, so up and then come down. Don't come all the way down, just come down to your shoulders. Oh, I can feel this burning. Frankly, even without the weights, I think my arms are so weak. I've never had much upper body strength. I remember when we were kids and in gym classes, and we'd have to do, handstands and go over and land into a crab. And my hands would always just come out from underneath me. I mean, I was a twig when I was a child. Like some tricep back curls, whatever they call them. These called curls. But she's got soft knees, and she's just, again, keeping your elbows tucked in and just going back with the triceps. Yeah, so I couldn't even support myself on my arms then when I was going over into a crab. I just used to collapse on the floor. But then I remember when I was a student, I used to haul huge, like heavy things of shopping home from the supermarket. I'd go, what's she doing now? Oh, she's gone, sort of standing. Right. This is kind of pumping action. Like you sort of like go a few yards and then stop and put the bags down. Don't let go of the handles, just put the bags down and bend over and catch your breath, and then kind of half walk, half sort of stagger a few more yards. So, I mean, this is obviously for your arms, but this is also a walking workout. So I can actually feel myself getting a bit breathless. So that's good. It is actually sort of, aerobic as well. Oh. Okay, that's nearly 11 minutes done of this. She just changed her leg. I think I've changed my leg. Can't remember what leg I did it on the last time. And she's got that stretched back a bit further. So she's got her weight on her forward bent knee, and then her back leg kind of stretched out pretty straight, and she's just kind of pumping her arms. So I think this lady's name is Cheryl, if my memory serves me correctly. I'll tell you, the hardest bit of this is the bloody walking. This hip swaying walk. Okay, right, we're doing some cross punches. It's coming up. She's got keeping her hips kind of more or less square on, and just punching across the body. Oh. Right, what's coming up next? It's quite good because you can see a little picture in picture that was the next exercise, but it's quite small, so I can't actually really see it, but I get a vague idea. So together, up, front, out, together, up, oh, down that time, out, together, up, front, out, together, down, front, out, together, up, front, out, together, down. It's funny because when I go up, I can really feel my wanting to sort of arch my back. Oh, I don't think we did 30 seconds of that. Really feel my want to sort of like push my stomach out and arch my back to get my arms up there, but because obviously my here is hard for me to sort of get my arms up and get them straight. Right, again, elbows tucked into where your waist is, or where your waist used to be. Well, my timer says I've got 40 seconds left. I don't know whether that equates to her timer or how long this is, but right, 20 seconds of this weird walking. I'm going to do away with that. I'm just going to do this. Might try and fit in the hip thrusts another time. Right, what's this now? Oh, circles. Inward circles. Going a bit larger. Oh, she's standing together with her knees soft as well. I'm hoping this is what equates to the cool down. Not because I'm particularly tired, but because I want to go and get in the shower. Oh, that's the end of the weights. Okay, well, that was actually okay. I mean, I should probably get some £1 or weights. I think she said she's using £2 weights. That's it. Okay, so that's done. Right. So I will see you tomorrow. I won't say same time, same place, because, well, it'll be the same place. It might not be the same time. We'll see. Okay, so thanks for being here.